Many women loses their pregnancy, not because nothing could be done, but because some of them don't know these early warning signs. During pregnancy, your body speaks, but if you don't know these signs, you start missing something serious. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at 9 warning signs you should never ignore when you are pregnant. So if you're already pregnant, trying to get pregnant, or planning to get married, this video is for you. I will not waste much of your time. Grab your popcorn and let's get started. The number 1 sign you should never ignore is severe abdominal pain. Mild discomfort can happen during pregnancy. Yes, during pregnancy you may start feeling pains. But let me ask you a question. What if the pain becomes very sharp, severe and didn't go away? This sign is not normal. Let's imagine that your pregnant woman start feeling pain one side of her belly, and then she now ignore it, thinking that it's just normal pregnancy changes. Not knowing that in some cases, ectopic pregnancy can be the cause of severe abdominal pain. Ectopic pregnancy simply means pregnancy that goes outside the womb. If left untreated, can be life-threatening. So once you start noticing sharp pain that needs to go away, please go to the hospital. Second sign you should never ignore is heavy bleeding. Light spotting during pregnancy can be normal, but heavy bleeding is different. So if you start noticing bright red blood, clotted blood, or bleeding with pains, please go to the hospital. It can be that your pregnancy is at weeks or something is wrong with the placenta. The third is severe headache and blood vision. Severe headache is also something that you should ignore, especially when you are pregnant, especially when it comes with blood vision. Blood vision simply means when you can't see clearly. This condition can affect your blood pressure during pregnancy. And you know, as a pregnant woman, your blood pressure is supposed to be normal, because if your blood pressure rises, it can lead to preeclampsia. So once I'm noticing this sign, please go to the hospital. And the fourth is sudden swelling of the face and hand. Swelling during pregnancy can be normal, especially when it happens in your feet. This is what we know as edema. Edema usually happens to pregnant male and goes away once they give birth. But sudden swelling in your face and hand is not normal. Please go to the hospital. Stop thinking that it's edema, it will go away. No. The fifth dangerous sign you should never ignore is reduced baby movement. Now, if you're in your 3rd trimester, pay attentive ear. The baby's movement tells you if your baby is alright or if your baby is fine. But once I'm noticing that your baby's movement have dropped or it has stopped, please, this is a red flag. Go to the hospital. Don't assume that your baby is sleeping or your baby don't want to move again. Let me quickly share a real life story that happened last year with my clinical experience. A pregnant woman came to the hospital and was complaining that her date of delivery had passed, that she's around that kind 10 to 11 months. She was now checked by the doctor, and the doctor now sent her for ultrasound immediately. When the results came out, we now found that this woman baby had already died. After serious investigation, it was later discovered that this woman had been attending antenatal care with a nurse in a private home setting. This nurse is non-qualified. In Nigeria, we used to call them quack nurses. This nurse had been attending to this woman, assuring her that everything is fine, not knowing that everything is not fine. When the nurse now noticed that this woman had already passed 9 months and she's not having any signs of contraction, she now started sending this woman to the hospital when it is now late. This is how this woman lost her baby she had been looking for over 5 good years. This story is for women out there. Please, pregnancy is not something that you should joke about. If you are pregnant, look for a qualified health center or hospital for your antenatal care. And the 6th sign you should never ignore is high fever. High fever during pregnancy is something that you should never ignore. Please, if you are having high temperature, go to the hospital. Don't think that just normal fever it will go away. Then the 7th is painful urination. If you start noticing pains when you are urinating or start noticing burning sensation, please go to the hospital. Because if this infection is left untreated, it can affect the mother and the baby. The 8th you should never ignore is persistent vomiting. Morning sickness happens to many women and is usually common, but too much vomiting is not normal. So if you are vomiting too much that you cannot eat, feeling weak, or you start losing weight, please go to the hospital, because this can lead to dehydration. Dehydration simply means lack of water, which can result to lack of electrolytes. Lastly is leaking fluid. Please, if you start noticing clear fluid coming out from your body, it could mean that your water have already broken earlier than expected. Yes, if you start feeling this sign, please go to the hospital immediately, because if this is not well managed, it can lead to infection. So besties, all these are the common dangerous signs you should never ignore when you are pregnant. Know that pregnancy is a beautiful journey, but it still needs care and attention. So always attend your antenatal care, take your routine drugs, and always seek medical attention if something is feeling off. We have come to the end of this video, and if you are new here, you're highly welcome to Root Health Space. I'm Ruth by name, and on this channel, I share health tips like sex education, pregnancy, hormone, general health topics concerning men and women. If it sounds like something you like, subscribe for more help tips coming your way. And as always, see you all in my next video. Bye.